Remember, girls, it takes a year to heal from your baby, having your baby. It takes one whole year. Welcome, welcome. This is Eileen Felix, the Teal Mermaid Goddess, and today we're going to talk about recovery, postpartum recovery after you have a baby. It's definitely whether you have a natural born, whether you have a C-section, whatever is the case, you need to know that it does take a year to heal from your birth, and it pretty much goes in the phases of your baby as well. So what I definitely recommend, tips and tricks, is to, one, drink enough water, have enough vitamins, eat as much pure foods as in like fruits, vegetables, for your recovery physically, and also mentally, to keep in mind that it does take a year. It takes a year to fully recover from having a baby. Now, if you are a type of woman who had a baby and the second baby and a third baby, pop, 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 girl, you got a lot of healing to do. And by the end of it, you're going to be pretty run down. The issue of having babies back to back is that you really do need that year of recovery. Not only that, but your baby needs that one-on-one bonding with you in order to feel more fulfilled. Also, you're going to need to rest your body because you could hurt yourself, physically hurt yourself, and then mentally you have a higher risk of falling into postpartum depression, postpartum psychosis after having baby after baby after baby. Now, if this is you, don't worry. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel. There's always a light in your recovery process. The number one thing I would do is go get a massage. Make yourself feel better. You should be checked out 6 weeks after you had a baby to get a massage. Everything should already be closed up for a natural birth. For a C-section birth, I believe it is 8 weeks after that you're good to go. From what I understand, please make sure to ask your doctor. I'm not your doctor. This is just tips and tricks on how to avoid postpartum depression and how to reroute your mind into realizing that you need a year to recover. After I found out that it took me a year, it's gonna take me a year to recover, I instantly felt relief. I just felt, you know what? This is the natural process of things. So let me tell you, this is the natural process of things. It's gonna take a year to recover. Not only do you need to nap when your baby naps, that's my tip number 2, nap when your baby naps. And you need to have tip number 3, daddy needs to get involved in the child rearing process. Now, we're finally in an age where a lot of men are manning up and taking responsibility of their kids, whereas some of these men, my age, in their late 20s, early 30s, their dads were not involved either at all. They were not in the picture, or their dads were not involved at all with changing diapers, bathing them, feeding them. Just basically they worked, paid the bills, and mommy and grandma took care of the baby. Now, this day of age, both parents need to work, right? We all work. So in this day and age, we need both parents to be able to also take care of the baby. And these old archaic views that it's only the woman's problem or responsibility to take care of the baby is pretty much why there is so much postpartum depression, psychosis, so many women that are literally just not able to heal themselves physically, therefore unable to heal themselves mentally, therefore not able to be there emotionally for their children and their family. So it really, really, really counts to be able to, and I'm begging, please allow your wife. Allow yourself to heal for a year after you had a baby. It is so important to your mental health. It is so vital for your physical health. Again, I'm going to repeat myself now. You can do that by one, eating your vitamins, vegetables, fruits. Daddy, please make sure that mommy, rests when the baby rests. Not in a very, you need to do it way, but, just give her the time, give her the space to shower, take care of the baby while she is, getting herself up, getting herself ready. She's not going to want to do the dishes for the first 6 weeks. She's not going to want to do laundry. She's not going to want to really do anything besides stay in bed and eat and use the restroom. Just imagine a very wounded animal. Imagine that this animal lost a lot of blood, a lot of energy, a lot of bones were broken. Our hip bones were actually broken to be separated. Our ligaments are broken to be separated in order to have the baby. Sometimes we're torn down there in our private spots, and we need to be patient with ourselves, and we need to be patient with our wives, because it is a very hard process to get out of by yourself. And having the duties of being a mom, taking care of the house, taking care of your husband, going to work, and having a newborn baby while being physically broken is a very realistic thing that we need to understand. So I know that it gets hard to understand or to see, or you compare yourself to celebrities that seem to bounce back. But even celebrities like Cardi B has said herself, it's not that easy. It's not that easy to bounce back. And I'm so happy so many celebrity moms have been willing to share that information and humanize us as women and our burden of bearing a child, because it is very difficult and hard to do so. So I just want you guys to know that it takes a year, and to be very gentle with yourself, because a year is a long time. The first 3 months, the baby is not exactly in the cycle of circadian time, where they might stay up really late at night, and that forces you to stay up really late at night. And so it's always good to show your baby some sunshine in order to register in their brain that they need to stay awake at this time and then go to sleep at nighttime. And then at nighttime, that does mean we all need to turn off the lights, turn off, bright lights, in order so that the baby's brain can register it is nighttime and now is the time to sleep. I know in a lot of our cultures, like Hispanic culture, we don't like to take the baby out at all for the first 3 months. And even ourselves, we don't like to go outside at all for the first, 3 months. But it is very important, at least just to go outside, open the windows, shine some light onto your baby so that we can get past that part. Because I feel like that's the most difficult part. When you're sleep deprived, you're loopy, you're tired, you're still healing, your body's still broken. It feels like your hips are dangling. It's not fun. It's not fun. And so we need to appreciate that time. We need to appreciate our wives and ourselves and our body for what it just did, which was have a whole baby. And we need to remind ourselves that it takes a year to recover. Okay? So that's my reminder. I love you guys. You guys are amazing. Oh my gosh, just had a baby. Congratulations. I'm so excited for you. If you have any questions, if you would like to email me, go ahead. The email is thetealmermaid@yahoo.com. And I have an Instagram down below at thetealmermaid as well. I have a website for prenatal care that you could check out on Teachable. And I'm so excited that your new mommy journey. Yay! And can't wait to share more videos. Okay? Bye. Buenas noches. See you later. Like and follow.